Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to Dawn of War Definitive Edition Unification once again. Now, if you're wondering where the stream is, yes, I released an update yesterday. Basically, I've had a death in the family and I'm not sort of feeling like it at the moment. I am still trying to record, just keep me distracted, so stuff like that, but things may be intermittent. I shall leave a link to the thing in a pinned comment. Yeah, so today we are going to be playing The Emperor's Children. God, even that sounded muted. But yes, did the old Davian's randomizer thing, and it came up as Emperor's Children, Muriel, which suits me just fine, as that's my preferred thing anyway. So, yes, this is a replay. Yeah, in position 1, we have myself as the Emperor's Children. Then next door to the right, is that position 8 or is that position 2? Don't actually know. But yeah, you know what? We'll go clockwise. In position, what I presume is 2, is the Steel Legion. In position 3, presumably, is the Night Lords. Following that up is the Witch Hunters. And in position, what is presumably 5, is the Space Furries. Yes, that's what they're called. Space Wolves, there we go. 13th Company. And in position, probably 6, is the Farsight Enclaves. In position 7 is more Emperor's Children. How amusing. And then finally we have the Inari, who, yes, are my direct competitor. They are going to be fighting me for this little point here. So, of course, I am doing what I normally do. Go Eidolon, and then start spamming out Noise Marines. Try and bring down... Yes, try and bring down the Yanari as quickly as possible. The more points I have, the faster resources come in. It only makes sense. Although on high resource rate, you know, it's more so. Yes, you do. Unlike normally when I play this map, I have actually gone out and got this point, near the centre, and I have attempted to start capturing the critical. No one else is nearby, not that I knew that at the time. So, yeah, all is good over there. The Inari are being slightly dim, and have decided to send in some Storm Guardians against my commander and Noise Marines, and yeah, it's gone about as you'd expect for that. Storm Guardians are not the tankiest things in the world. They are they're more just meant for tying up melee, as far to my knowledge, because yeah, they are very rarely going to win in a straight-up fight without Crone Sword locations and upgrades and such. Also, I hear mines going off. I would only presume that that is potentially... Yes, it's over here, with the other Emperor's Children. Because the Farsight Enclaves are trying to capture this location, but yeah, they are doing a really bad job of standing in a minefield. And are standing in a minefield. They're doing a good job of standing in a minefield. Not really recommended. They don't seem to be getting any Gravessa either, which is really not going to stand them in good stead. They didn't get anything from the Orca. So, yeah. Farsight not looking in the best position. The Steel Legion appears to have gone after the Night Lords. The captain there, dealing with their squad quite handily. Night Lords defended fairly well, but there is still quite a lot of Legionnaires running around. Meanwhile, over here at the Yanari base, a bunch of Eldar are dead. They got some Rangers. That guy just got kneed in the balls. And yeah. Yvrain has left the HQ, which sucks for Eidolon because he keeps getting hit with that ability Yvrain has that's basically Soul Steal, or whatever the Dark Eldar ability is called. Stab. Emperor's children over here. Yeah, they've got some Gravessa in the Farsight Enclaves. They've not gone full Tau. They have, however, got Arachon out, who is going to do quite a number on those cultists. Yeah, they are quite weak in the lack of tankiness department. Arachon is pretty good when you're getting spammed with units. Yeah, his airburst thing is very, very useful. The Witch Hunters are getting into a fight with the 13th Company, unsurprisingly. We have some deployed Arbites here, who very strangely are not doing their knockback thing on the... There we go. Now they're doing their knockback thing. But the 13th Company do not seem to have all that many units, which is... Oh! That's why, because they were over here with a Dominion squad. I hear more Yanari dying. Is that the Wolf Lord? It is the Wolf Lord. Wolf Lord versus a dog. Who's gonna win here? Looks like the Wolf Lord. Unfortunately, the doggo cannot carry a sword. The Night Lords have sent a raptor to go and harass. The Sentinel is having none of it. What else is going on? We've got Steel Legion bashing away at the listening post here for the Night Lords. Someone is dead. That's likely the Yanari. Yep, that's the Yanari. They are very deceased. So that area is mine. Farsight Enclaves are trying to deal with this little outpost, so to speak. While the actual main force of the Emperor's Children are trying to take out the base itself. So I get the sneaking suspicion that Farsight will come back and defend at some point, because the AI likes doing that. So the Witch Hunters have a fair few Arbites, but I'm not sure how well that's going to do them. A lot of shotguns to knock things down is quite nice, but they are still going up against the 13th Company, who have not only a lot of defensive abilities in the form of smoke grenades on every single one of their tactical squads, but their bolters do increase the damage compared to traditional bolters. Yeah, Farsight is using drones to try and defend. Not going well. They've lost several buildings. Oh dear. Yeah, I've not slept much. And what is going on over here? Looks like we are moving out to go and deal with the Steel Legion. Just in time too, because they are starting to build a tank factory. Night Lords. Yeah, Night Lords are... they're holding, but they don't have much. Luckily for the Night Lords, I've just attacked the Steel Legion base, and now they are slightly irked at this, and are sending every single force back to defend. Commissar here, and a mortar team that's just stepped out into wrong place, wrong time. The Warp Talons trying to turn some horses into glue, and then run off after the after one of the horse squads and seem to be getting now murdered. Rip Warp Talons. We have taken down the tank factory at least. Unfortunately, at the cost of about maybe 70% of our force. Bonk. It's adorable. The Witch Hunters are not doing very well. They've been pushed back into their actual base. Priest using his ability on the Dominion Sisters. Making sure they go nowhere, not that they probably would have anyway. The Farsight Enclaves aren't actually dead yet, but they do seem to be... yeah, they don't seem to be doing very much damage. Though it doesn't really help if you know, just charge your thing into melee range for the Noise Marine. Got a thing going down there, suit. Got Archon and Vestos firing away slowly. They are actually out repairing the damage being done to the HQ, or they were anyway. Not now, but they were. And it seems like there's another... yes. I have got myself some aircraft, and I've tried to push back in. I have got more demonettes. I say more demonettes, I've got some demonettes, because originally I got Warp Talons. They are doing pretty well at the whole murdering Steel Legion thing. The heavy bolters on the HQ trying to fend off the Noise Marines. Not doing particularly well. Higher harmonics not being used, but I probably will eventually. And yes, I have quite the base. I've got 2 of every production structure. Because I've been trying to do, like, 2 barracks at the start, or barracks equivalent at the start of the game. It's more of a long-term thing, but yeah, it's kind of useful. Albeit kind of expensive. Like for the Emperor's Children, for example, it's 300 requisition, from what I remember offhand. The Farside Enclaves are dead, and the Emperor's Children are now going to avenge their chaotic brethren and explode the Rhino, apparently. The space wolves are more to blame for that. AI making much better use of their warp talons than I did, though still getting shot up. Steel Legion, now defeated, leaving only 1, 2, 3, 4 factions left. No, 5 factions left. Emperor's Children as well. The Witch Hunters trying to take advantage of the fact that they're not being hit right now. Especially with the loss of forces that the 13th Company took from the Emperor's Children. Yeah, I go for a Yanari point, which, unfortunately, upsets the entirety of this Emperor's Children player. I seem to be in a fight somewhere, so let's move across the battlefield.
Let's show them what true art means.
Okay. I'm guessing I just did a very, very temporary engagement with the Night Lords. But yes, the Emperor's Children very much didn't like me trying to capture that Yanari point, so and capturing this critical location, so they have decided to start pushing towards me now. Which I don't appreciate very much, as you can probably see in the background there, unless you're on a really small screen. As my forces start coming in this direction, to have a good old-fashioned Emperor's Children versus Emperor's Children brawl. They even went Miriel as well. So, yeah. It's going to be a full-on mirror match. The Long Fang squad trying to capture some territory. Witch Hunters are currently taking on the Night Lords. They're trying to take on a Dreadnought with a flamethrower, which I can't imagine is particularly useful, though they do have melters as well, most of it, so, yep. That Dreadnought will need a Dreadnought. That'd be really silly. Just imagine if a Dreadnought has a Dreadnought, and a Dreadnought has a Dreadnought. Emperor's Children getting slightly irked by this 13th Company squad, chased it off. Me getting slightly irked with the Emperor's Children, or the other Emperor's Children, and yep. Bring in all the summons that I have available. The Warp Talons taking on the Demonettes. Unfortunately, the Demonettes had Noise Marine support, so that did not go well for them. My Razorbacks with las cannons for helping with vehicles. Unfortunately, there are no real enemy vehicles here beyond that very dead Predator. And there was a Rhino there as well, I believe. There's There's a Muriel. They have themselves a Muriel in the midst of the Hate Angels. Hang on, has Muriel gone blonde? Yeah. She has indeed gone blonde. That's probably why she made such a stupid decision. Hey, I'm blonde. I'm allowed to make that joke. Some House Galore agents have been summoned to my side. The superiors gave you more pain during training, did they? It looked like they were doing like a missile launch there in the way that the animation finished and the angle that I was at. What's going on over here? 13th Company are trying to take out the witch hunters again. I wonder why the oh no, they are okay. I thought the Deathsworn were yellow for a minute. I thought it was like a what's it called? Like non-team colorable thing. But no, it is normal. That is a lot of fire. And some very dead 13th Company. Speaking of dead, it looks like the Emperor's Children versus Emperor's Children fight has ended in victory for the Emperor's Children. Almost. Just a few more buildings to break. What are the Night Lords doing? Yes, I've left a squad over here to keep an eye on the Night Lords. Being on 60-60, I can actually afford to do that. Looks like the Night Lords tried to attack the Witch Hunters with a single captain. Maybe a raptor. Yeah. Not the smartest thing that the Night Lords have ever done. March. March of the Emperor's Children. And the freeing of the prisoners. So they have been freed from the Emperor's Children by the Emperor's Children. I'm sure that's going to go well. And yes, they have the leader bug. That's fixed for the next version. Because yeah, the Relic wanted to fix something related to the Fire Warriors, and yeah, they the way they did it balked a lot of Unification's leader-related stuff. So they have, like Relic, have now fixed that in a patch, but the fix has to be applied manually. So that is why, yeah, you'll need to wait for that fix. Yeah. No, as much as I am not the biggest fan of the Space Wolves, because obviously I'm a Thousand Sun enjoyer, so it's part of the exam. You can't like the Space Wolves. Yeah, they do have some decent aesthetics.
There's more.
And And it looks like, yeah, the witch hunters are mostly dead. It's just that, that one building left. The other Emperor's children are now gone. So now it's just, yeah, Night Lords, that one building. Well, two buildings, no, three buildings technically, because there is also a HQ being dropped over here.
I can already taste this.
I'm hit. You will suffer for this feudal
Oh.
uprising.
This area has been found. Those Celestians are in for a very bad day indeed. Unfortunately, for the wolves, I am on the move. And yes, I now have all my House Glaw Sentinels, two with plasma cannons, and two with las cannons. Have I just invented a new weapon for the for Games Workshop? The plas cannon, a mix between the las cannon and the plasma. Best not give them ideas. Yeah, I got some. Oh, I always forget their name. Pleasure Givers, that's the ones as well. And I have actually put autocannons on them. Or heavy bolters. Yeah, Reaper autocannons. And that's the 13th Company gone because they didn't build any backup buildings. RIP. The most anticlimactic fight with the 13th Company I think I've ever seen. And yeah, witch hunters are practically dead. But I think, frankly, at this point, we can speed up the footage because there's not really any armies left. The AI is mostly defunct at this point. I mean, yeah, the Night Lords came and murdered these three squads over here that were just sort of like watching them. But while they're doing that, I've come in from behind and yeah, I'm mopping up their base. Good old Krieg. Or the Axe Master. Krieg Acerus, wasn't it? Not really a master. It appears today the masters are the Emperor's children. And that is practically that. There we go. Yeah. Things went rather well for us, I would say. Could have been far, far worse, like the other games that I played before this. Yeah, this was the third of 3 games, I think. First one I played... I forgot to turn custodies off, and then I got overrun by custodies. Second one, I got murdered by Blood Angels. And then, yeah, this one went fine. But yeah. Alright, quickly show the score screen. Because I am feeling very drained and very hungry and very dehydrated. I should really drink something. That's better. So, 343 unit kills, 74 buildings destroyed, 375 in the army. Didn't do too badly. Still didn't get the most power because it's me. And yeah. Overall, not too bad a game. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please obviously keep the update in mind for the next however long, I don't know. And yeah, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and get some food. Why am I so hungry? I'd been eating today. I don't know. But yeah, until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.